Hey guys, so today we received one of the new sponsors. Gonna be really loud, maybe annoy some people, but it is gonna be amazing. So, truth be told, part of the kit, 2-chime air horn. And you know, John, why would you want train horns? Who wouldn't want train horns? And basically, if you don't have train horns, you're just living in denial, because who doesn't want train horns, right? And compressor alongside that. So we got the whole, and be doing some videos and everything. So we're gonna set it up. Might take me a few hours, who knows? This is the highest quality. It all came on down from Florida, and ordered also with it a remote control. So basically what that is I can set up a relay, and that will go straight to this. You can't really see it that well at all, actually. I don't have lights in my garage at the moment, so yeah, you know, basically that's gonna set up a relay and will allow me to, from, I'm not really sure how far, but pretty far, basically allow me to stand from 20 something feet away and set it off if someone's leaning on my truck when I don't want them to, or something, you know, just stay off my property basically. And they come really well packaged. I had already opened everything and taken it out, so there's no foam or anything in it now, but they're really nice package. You know, you got your lines and everything, got a whole bunch of wires. I got the entire kit. Oops. And this is the tank that it came with. You know, nice and sleek. Can hold up to 120 psi when running. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And yeah, so basically this is what the remote control kit comes in. Just I don't think, oh, I just, yeah. So this would be what I need to connect to a battery source, or just tap it in for the horns, and it'll let me remote control set it off. That's only I believe 40 bucks in American. Canadian, it's, I'd say like 70 or something. The entire kit is all from the States, so it's quite a bit of a price difference and everything, but it's not bad. It's worth its price. So if you want to check that out, it's just at hornblasters.com. They're located within Florida, so it will take about a week to arrive. Really good product. Would recommend 100%. And of course, you have to have the train horns, you know. We're not balling out like Sean Moran or anything, or any of those top dogs. So we want more reasonable. This kit in total is around, in Canadian, I think it's give or take 600 with everything added, around there. These are the horns we got, just 2, but don't judge them by their size. They are extremely fucking loud. So I'm pretty excited, and when we go to those meets, we can test these things out. And most of the stuff for now, but we'll give you a tour of Gisela. Yeah, she's named Gisela. So basically, I didn't name her Gisela. A very person dear to me named her that. And I don't know why it was chosen that, but it is. So that's her name. Basically, she's a original paint brown. Needs some body work at the minute, and I'm gonna be working that all out. Can't really tell in here, but I'll get a light actually. But it's not that bad or anything. But it's definitely needing an upwork. I was talking to Braum Racing, which is also an American company, I believe, and I might be able to work out a deal for them to get some 5-point harness seats in here. So that would be nice. I just have to move my mirror out of the way. But basically, you know, all nice. No rips in the interior. It's all well kept. There's no headliner, but it's a nice clear crystal brown. And it's an LE model, so it's got an LA 318 in it with roller lifters. So the flat tappets that'll always eventually crack. So these ones are a bit better, but naturally producing 240 horsepower, I believe, engine for 5.2318. It's not terrible, but you could have better. There's big blocks. I actually drove one of the big blocks, but it was a 5-speed NV500, I think, transmission. I mean, they're not bad, but the one I drove was from all the way into Fino, so it was like a big piece of shit because it had the bell housing crack and 9 yards for being a salt truck. But instead of getting that one, I had gone this one, which I traded for a 1988 Dakota. Funny enough, the guy that I traded that for just blew his transmission, and I was throwing that truck to the junkyard. So first truck is in the junkyard, I think, as of this week. So it's the only one. And we might get a new car eventually here, considering it's winter time, and I would not like to beat on this, but depends on where that goes. Well, I kind of lost motivation to modify this thing or work on it really, but I think that will change very shortly, because this winter I'm really leaning on cutting that box up and throwing roll bars in there and stuff, painting it. I think I'm gonna go for a white paint on this, or something really nice, maybe even a purple, but we'll see. So far we have almost everything set up, and it's going to look real nice. Basically, we're just putting the power to the horns right now, and then we're going to get the compressor all set up, and we're going to see how that sounds right after. So we got the horns set up, and I was having a little issues with the ground, but we figured it out. I just figured another mounting point right back here, and that's working beautifully. And then we got our lines here. This was having issues with. Clearly I'd need to tape that on still, but it was working just fine. And everything goes along the frame, you know, beautifully. Goes all the way down, and it's pretty mint now. So we're all set up here, and at the minute we're experiencing some difficulties here with this. So basically I'm gonna route it over here, the compressor, but at the moment I was having issues getting ground or something because it wasn't turning on. So we're gonna move it over here for the moment and ignore that little plank. That's just so it could stay level at the time. And basically move my relay over here, and we're gonna just have it temporarily cooked up all over here. And hopefully that helps some stuff, because it's kind of a mess right now trying to sort this, but I have all the lines from the horns going all the way under the frame and all the way to the back of the truck bed. But right now, we're just trying to figure out this issue and hopefully having them working by today. Right now we're working on the wiring. We got the horns set up right now, so if I just push this button, they'll go off, but I don't want to do that right now because I'm in my garage. This is my ground for my RPM gauge, and right now we're trying to figure out the relay issue, and then hopefully we'll have that set up all relatively in an hour. Know the process along that. So basically I was having some issues setting up the relays, so one of the ways you can test to make sure your compressor works is by connecting this positive, and you have to obviously take the compressor. So I got this blue one here, which is going to be the negative. Slap that right there. Completely fine. And basically when
Well, you know, I don't have the wires close.